Here's the Walksnail digital FPV system mounted on my Grim Reaper, as you can see, with the Matek F405 flight controller, working fine with the Cobra X goggles. The flight was fine, the video transmission was good. I was using 700 milliwatt power, but after taking off, the OST stopped transmitting the updates. Basically it was frozen, so I'm not sure why it happened. I have to troubleshoot and figure out what exactly happened. So if you guys know what may have caused it, let me know. The other thing is that I made this 3D printable parts to mount the video transmitter and the camera. So if you guys are interested in STL file, let me know and I can upload into the Dropbox. So anyway, I mean, the video quality was really good, but not sure what happened to the OST updates. And again, this is the Grim Reaper from Crash Test Hobbies, my test bed where actually I test all my FPV and flight controllers before I move them onto some other planes. So this is my first flight. Everything seems to be working fine. This was a hand launch. Grim Reaper requires a hand launch. It doesn't have any wheels. But anyway, everything seems to be working okay. But if you notice on the right hand side, the vertical speed indicator, whether you're gaining altitude or losing altitude, it's pointing downward. And right above it, it's your actual altitude, 66 meter, 68. But it's gaining altitude, but it's pointing downward. So obviously there's something incorrect set up in Ardupilot, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that needs to be fixed. But anyway, you'll see that as I make the right turn and I go further out, I think like 450 meters away from where I was standing, the OST will freeze and I will lose any updates or so forth. So that's something to be noticed. So you'll see right there, yeah, it's frozen. You see my altitude is 106 meter frozen and my vertical speed is 0.8 meter per second. Velocity is 54 kilometers per hour. By the way, I'm not in Canada. This is United States. So, but you know, what are you gonna do? You got a bunch of developers all around the world that works in metric. So there you have it. Anyway, the video quality was fine. I had no problem. Although I did notice a few times that the frames were skipping, where you kind of see that the plane is become kind of sturdy through the goggles, and you skip some frames. So that's something to be kind of questionable, because I've not noticed this on DJI FPV system. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the next video now. Okay, on this second flight, actually I lost the OST updates, but the video actually froze and I had to trigger return to home. Pretty disappointed. Not sure why it's behaving the way it's behaving. Maybe it has to do with something overheating. Maybe there's something in the hardware. Hard to tell, but you will notice in this video actually that the latency jumps anywhere from 32 milliseconds to 222 milliseconds before the video became pretty stuttery, and then I finally lost it, and the bitrate dropped from 24 to 0 literally, and I wasn't even far away. I was only like 215 meters from the flying field. or 300, something like that. But you'll see it. So just watch the video and you'll see that the video locked up. So I don't know, man, what to say. Pretty disappointed with Walksnail. If Walksnail is listening, give me a tip. Give me something to hang on to. Otherwise, I'm going to DJI or sticking with 1.3 gigahertz analog. Who cares? Because I go fire, man. I need to fly further away. I need a good system, a reliable one.